Francisco was the culmination of everything they have learned so far. They were taught how to hold courageous conversations, both with their members and out in the community. They learned about strategic messaging and how important that is. But most importantly, they learned how to take that information they heard from their members, find the values, the members' beliefs, what their concerns were, and use that information to move their local forward. We're always a bit nervous that once participants get home, they just put the training on the shelf. I don't see that happening with this group. This training changed people's lives, changed how they thought about themselves. They found respect by telling their individual stories. They found their collective voice. Districts are going to see that these members are not the pushovers they might have thought they were before this journey started back in September.
We're going to go back with a solid message that we know how to organize ourselves, our colleagues, that we are not going to be afraid to sit at the bargaining table. We are not just going to take just whatever they say at face value.
It's been really empowering to me and getting people to know that I have a voice, they have a voice, and we're all here together.
We are all part of the education journey of our kids. We're not just workers. We're not just laborers. Collectively, we have a voice, we have strength, and that we can bring about changes.
We've had a couple of little parties that just for fun, just to get connected, just to become family. That was our goal, was to try to make the local more of a family, and that really has happened quite a bit. I mean, we've doubled the amount of people coming to the different functions and to wanting to belong to the union.
I actually came into this situation I'm not going to say wholeheartedly, but I had some reservations. My opinion honestly changed because I realized that we could make a difference. Our voices do count. And I really do believe that's the biggest thing that I've learned throughout all this. I have a voice, and my voice does count.
At our school, I felt a lot more confident and reached out more to my coworkers, and I got a huge response from them. I think they were hungry for information and support, and I think now they're going to be a lot more involved.
The change is going to take all of us, and so I just realized shy people, introverted people, extroverted people, it takes us all, you know, because we are the union.
I lost my job with the Clark County School District for over a year. And during that time, I didn't have any income coming in at all. I couldn't even get unemployment either. So I lost my house in that time. That's probably one of the most important reasons I'm with the union now, that they really came to my defense. And yeah, I'm very fortunate. I'm very fortunate to have a union in my corner. Since we won the case, they paid me all the back monies that they owed me for the entire year. I was able to purchase another home, much smaller, but I was able to purchase another home. And I said to myself, I made a point to myself that I need to get more involved with the union. I don't want what happened to me happen to someone else.
We didn't even realize that there was a need to get involved. It was kind of like when you're unaware, you just think it magically happens, and if everything's just rolling along, and if you don't even know that help is needed, or that anybody even wants you, then it's just, you know, you're just unaware. It's not that you don't care, you just don't even know.
We have a lot of things coming up in California with our budget crisis, and I believe that this training is going to help us get more people involved and have a voice.
I know that it would be easier for me to stand and speak my voice if I've got other people alongside me saying the same thing, wanting the same thing, needing the same things.
It's a cultural expectation that we are always kind of reserved, but this trainings that we had helped me more in a way that I really had to fully come out of my shell and think that, well, I should make a difference. Because otherwise, if I don't do it, then I'm just gonna be in a corner, nothing, and it's a good feeling in the end when you see that you have made a difference.
When I walk into my administrator's office now, he's still my boss, but there is a different feeling of respect.
It wasn't that they didn't care, it was they didn't know. And so when asked to come and help out, everybody was more than happy to come down, help out, do what they could, stand in line, do whatever it was that would make a difference. Call their board members, call their friends to stand and be together.
I was able to learn how to put forth a strategy and a plan in order to accomplish the goals that we set forth.
Really taking the time to listen to the members and really what are their needs, really hone in on their needs in detail, and then organize that information, go back and we're going to do and make sure that we got it right.
But you had to step out of your comfort zone because they didn't let you just be behind the scenes.
I'm really excited to go back and teach what we did learn here and to get to more members, getting out to more school sites.
It's that pay it forward mentality that, you know, I'll do it for you, now it's your turn to do it for the next person. And I think that's the best thing about this is we can pass it along.
When I go back home and I talk with them, that they can go and do some one-on-ones after I've done that with them, and then they can share it and get their voice out there just as well.
I feel like I'm a stronger person and that I can take on a little bit more than I did, and maybe each day I'll learn a little bit more.
We're learning to take those baby steps. This training has given us the baby steps, and now we just have to follow that path. And yeah, there's a lot of people out there that don't know that they can be a part of this, and once they find out, I really think this is going to be exciting to watch in the next 3 or 4 years for us.